Karnataka, where stray dog attacks continue to pose a serious threat. In Devanagere's Sasvihalli area of Mainakatti village, a pack of street dogs attacked 4 children and an elderly man. The victims, showing deep scratches and bite marks, have been admitted to the Shimoga, McGann and Honnali Taluk hospitals. The children were playing in a courtyard when the dogs pounced, while an elderly man sitting on a temple platform was also mauled. Villagers have expressed outrage, accusing the local Gram Panchayat of failing to control the menace and demanding urgent action. Meanwhile, in Tumkur, a woman named Gangubai was attacked by a stray dog near Gubbi Court. The rampaging dog bit her face multiple times as she tried to escape, leaving her severely injured. Locals rescued the bleeding woman, who was initially treated at the Taluk hospital before being shifted to Bengaluru for further care. The attacking dog was killed by locals in a bid to protect others. These incidents highlight growing concerns over stray dog attacks in the region, with villagers calling for immediate measures to prevent further tragedies. Stray dogs attack continuing in Karnataka, posing a serious threat. Pack of street dogs attacking 4 children in Devanagere's Sasvihalli area. The street dogs attacking children who were at the playground and an elderly man as well, who was sitting on a temple platform, who was also mauled. We have my colleague Mohammed Vajula now joining us with more details. Vaji, talk to us. Both in Devanagere and Tumkur, stray dog attacks continuing. It's a larger trend in Karnataka, isn't it?
Absolutely, Krishna. 2 incidents of stray dog. One in Tumkur, where the attack was on a woman who had come to court for a hearing, and that is when the dog bit her. And in these visuals also that you can see of Tumkur, it is a horrific attack on the face of the woman, who's also been injured. Local people were there when all of this happened, and they rescued her from the dog. And right now she is at the Taluk hospital getting treatment done. Then the next incident that comes to light is from Devanagere, where street dog menace has started all over again. This incident is of Mainakatti village, Gram Panchayat limits, where the kid was playing outside, was mauled by a dog, and in these also you can see at the back of the kid where the dog has bitten her badly, and this has again raised alarms of stray dog incident in the state.
Right. The locals for now have accused the Gram Panchayat for failing to control the menace and demanding urgent action. But it's a nationwide debate, isn't it? And enforcement has to be right from the top, right down to the Gram Panchayat level.
Absolutely, Krishna. This is a nationwide thing after the Supreme Court's verdict, and then the agitation that we saw in the Supreme Court ruling it again. It has created an awareness with regards to stray dog, and also to the municipality, especially a reality check on the menace of dog in their own area. After the Supreme Court verdict, we've seen how various districts in the state also had put notification on controlling the dog menace, and we've seen a lot of people coming out and narrating their stories. In Bangalore alone, we've seen a few incidents of dog bite and dog attack. In fact, dog bite is one, a random stray dog would come and bite, but here we are also seeing incidents of attack of dogs in packs. So that is something that is worrisome, and the authorities from the ground level to the top level, and everyone will have to intervene and make sure that these are curbed before things go out of hand.
Right, and the fact of the matter is that one is setting up rules that are needed, that are required, that don't exist as of now when it comes to managing stray dogs, in terms of taking care of them, ensuring, those on the street are safe all the medical formalities are taken care of, and the other is to figure out the excess. How do you deal with the excess? And more importantly, that's where the local authorities become far more important than the policies at the national level, isn't it?
Absolutely, Krishna. We need strict regulations on how this menace can be curtailed, especially the awareness group, the NGOs who work with the dog. We've seen how when the Supreme Court had given its verdict, we've seen activists agitating with regards to the fact that instead of them being put at a detention center, a proper vaccination program should be led forward. And that is something that the government should intervene and make sure that this vaccination program that they're talking about is a national-wide thing than a part of certain states like a Delhi or a Bangalore, but an overall thing which helps everyone to curb this menace.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the problem is even within a state, it is both urban as well as semi-urban as well. Be it a Tumkur or a Bengaluru, or a Devanagere, it is a problem where wherever the residential areas are aplenty, that's where the problem really strikes, isn't it?
Absolutely. In residential areas, we see the menace increasing because there are a mixed bag of people in residential areas. Those who cater to these dogs, who provide them with food, while in the same vicinity, you will also have people who would not be interested and would be against the whole idea of feeding the stray. And that is where in residential areas, you see stray dogs settling down because they have this belief that somebody will feed them. And that is where the menace also starts increasing from one dog to then you'll see 10 to 15 dogs coming by. So there is no regulation in societies. In fact, in some societies, you will see stray dogs moving around, getting unchecked. And even in localities where prime localities also, there also the number and menace of dogs have increased. So
right.
It requires an overall government pressure from the government to make sure laws are set and these things are curbed.
Right. Thank you, Vaji, for bringing us that update from Karnataka.